Good morning. From this 21st session of Market Behavior and Cost Analysis, we shall begin with the chapter Location of the Firm. In this 21st session, we shall discuss the basic principles guiding location of firm. The objectives of studying this chapter is to familiarize the concept of locating a firm, the sources of capital available for the firm, and the investment decisions under risk and uncertainties. At the end of this session, you should be able to state and explain the basic principles of locating the firm. So let us begin with this first session of this chapter. Before moving to the basic principles, let us first understand what do we mean by locating a firm. The location of a business can make an important difference to the firm's success. Choosing the right location means taking into account a number of factors. Location is the place where a firm decides to site its operations. Location decisions can have a big impact on costs and revenues. A business needs to decide on the best location taking into account the several factors. So, location means the area where a firm chooses to locate its business. It is the geographical position of the firm. A profit maximizing firm will locate where its production and distribution costs are minimized. With this, we shall proceed with the basic principles which is guiding the location of the firm. There are four basic principles for location of the firm. The first basic principle which we are going to discuss is principle of cost reduction. As we saw in the earlier slide that a profit maximizing firm will locate where its production and costs are minimized. So it means the first principle which is guiding the location of the firm is the principle of cost reduction. The firm will concentrate on reducing its cost, whether it is production or distribution cost. It has to take into consideration the various costs involved in this process. Cost becomes more important when competition increases and price becomes a differentiator in the market. Costs include transportation, raw materials, power, fuel, labor, and so on. Cost reduction is a planned positive approach to reduce the expenditures. It is a corrective function by continuous process of analysis of cost, functions, and so on for further economy in application of factors of production. Hence, the first basic principles guiding the location of the firm is the principle of cost reduction. Every firm concentrates or thinks of reducing its cost. So, this principle plays a very important role and guiding force while selecting a location for the firm. The next basic principle here is principle of proximity. Proximity means nearness or closeness. And here we are talking about nearness or closeness to the market, and market means customers. So proximity here is with regard to market or customers. Why should a firm locate its operations near the market or customers? It is because it helps the firm to accurately read and analyze and understand the customer needs so that it can respond quickly to the needs of the customers. If transport costs or other trade costs such as tariffs are high, the firm will have an incentive to locate production directly near the market where the good is sold. So, it is always important to see what are the restrictions that the firm is facing, whether it is better to locate the firm near the supply of the raw materials or near the market. The firm has to analyze its situation and decide accordingly. It is also to be noted that when the firm is near to the customer or to the market, it can understand its market very clearly. When it can understand the market clearly, it can decide upon what to produce, how to produce, when to produce. Hence, this principle also plays a very important role while deciding the location of the firm. The next basic principle guiding the location of the firm is the principle of availability. It refers to availability of right type of raw materials. We are not just talking about raw materials, we are talking about right type of raw materials which is required for the production of the goods by the firm. So right type of the raw materials, labor. Labor again, we may require skilled or unskilled. Unskilled laborers are available everywhere, but skilled labor are not available everywhere. So we need to take into consideration the availability of the right type of labor which is required for the production of the goods. Transport. Again in transport we have various modes. So which mode of transport is available in the particular locality and which mode of transport is suitable for our products is to be considered. For the smooth running of the production function, fuel and power is also very important, and hence availability of the right type of fuel and power is to be considered. All these things ensure smooth running of production or manufacturing activities. Not only the smooth running of the manufacturing or production activities, it is also influencing the total cost. Again, here we are linked with the first principle, that is principle of cost reduction. So availability of right type of raw materials, labor, transport, fuel, power is going to ensure the smooth production function along with the influence on total cost. So both the things are to be considered and balanced, and only then a decision has to be taken on the location of the firm. The next principle which is guiding here is the principle of feasibility. This is the last basic principle which is going to influence the location of the firm. Feasibility refers to an analysis that takes all of the project's relevant factors into account, and these factors include economic, technical, legal, to ascertain the likelihood of its completion. It is not just important that the project is started, but it is also important that the project is completed. And for the successful completion of the project, the availability or the process must go on till the end with very smooth pace. So we cannot just concentrate on the beginning of the project, but at the initial stages itself, we need to think about the completion of the project. So to see whether the project which is well begun can be well completed also. So feasibility test is always done before finalizing the location of the firm. When we say feasibility, it is going to cover 4 aspects: market feasibility, cost estimate or cost feasibility, financial feasibility, and the last one, development and planning. When we say market feasibility, we are talking about the market coverage. By locating the firm in a particular area, what is the market that we are going to cover? How much market are we going to cover? This is really very important, because when you set up a firm in a particular location, you are investing so much to set up. So it becomes important to see whether what you have invested is proportionate with the market that you are going to cover by setting up the firm in a particular location. So here we study the market, what type of market we are covering, how much of the market share we are going to cover, and whether it is feasible. Just if the market share which we are covering is very small, then there is no point in setting up the market, this firm location near that location in that particular area. Only when you are going to cover a considerable market share, only then it is feasible to set up the firm in a particular location. The next feasibility test which we are going to do is regarding the cost. Cost being the first basic principle, we saw that principle of cost reduction. We also saw in the principle of availability that it is going to influence the cost of the total cost of the production. We need to see whether the cost involved in by setting up in a particular area, is it going to have a cost feasibility? Whether what we are investing, the expenses which are involved in transport, then acquiring the raw materials, acquiring the right type of labor and power, fuel, whether it is feasible. If the costs are very high, then there is no point in setting up the firm in that particular area. Only when the cost involved in all these materials, supplies, transport is feasible, only then there is a point in setting up the firm in that particular area. The next thing which we have to consider is financial feasibility. It requires a lot of investment to set up the firm in a particular location. So we need to think here how much funds we require to set up the firm in a particular location, and from where are we going to acquire these funds, from where are we going to procure these funds. There are various sources of funds. We have internal sources, we have external sources. The firm has to decide whether it is going to rely on the internal sources or on the external sources. The cost of internal sources is less when we compare it to the cost of external sources. But again, in external sources, we have various sources with varying costs. So which source has to be finalized? What will be the cost of that source of finance? Whether the cost involved here can be recovered, whether it is affordable by the firm has to be studied here. So under financial feasibility, we are going to study the financial part of setting up the firm in a particular location. It is also to be considered that not only the present needs of the firm has to be considered, but the future plans and expansion development should also be considered when you are setting up the firm in a particular location. The location which is finalized should not only concentrate on the present plans, needs and product lines of the company or the firm, it should also give scope for further expansion in the future. Only then we say that the feasibility is done or it is completed or is positive. So when we say feasibility, we are just not taking into consideration the cost or the availability of raw materials. We are taking the entire project's factors which are influencing it. There are so many factors which we discussed. It is market, and in market we can see there are so many forces which play. When we say about cost, there are so many costs which are involved. Financial part, when we take, we have so many options. Which option is to be finalized? Whether the cost of raising finance can be recovered by setting up the firm in a particular location. All these things are to be considered. And very important, the future development and planning of the firm has to be considered. When all these principles are taken into consideration before deciding upon the location of the firm, only then the appropriate location can be selected. So these basic principles are to be considered, and then decision relating to the location has to be taken by the firm. So in this session, we discussed what do you mean by location of the firm, why is it important, and what are the basic principles which are guiding the location of the firm. So we studied the 4 basic principles: principle of cost reduction, principle of proximity, principle of availability, and principle of feasibility. In the next session, we shall take up the factors influencing location of the firm. For further reference, the materials which are displayed on the slide can be referred